The Sports Scouting Report with Lee Burkeen. Brought to you by
Give the Bugman a call. We get them before they get you.
Harvey Auto in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you have trusted for years. Here's your host, Lee Burkeen.
Hi everyone, Lee Burkeen, host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast on YouTube and also wherever you get your podcast, or you can go to Podbean and you can go to lafootballmagazine.com or Twitter or even Instagram. We're on all of those now. But we've got a great coach guest today from Lafayette High, Coach Garrett Kreamer, who's the new head coach at Lafayette High. We're also going to meet one of his star players, quarterback, KeVonte Landry, who's going to join us, a sleeper, tall quarterback that's got a lot of ability. Could be an athlete, could be a quarterback when it's all said and done. But we're going to be back with Coach Garrett Kreamer. We're going to talk about the Lafayette Lions when we come back.
What does that bug man do?
Not only do we do pest control, we do odor control, bat removal, moisture control, rodents, and of course, bed bug control. Give the Bugman a call. We get them before they get you.
Welcome back, Lee Burkeen, your host. We're filming at Acadiana. We had all the schools today. A lot of these shows are going to be spread out and played over different days, different shows, different schools, top players. And I picked a lot of the top guys. We couldn't get everybody, but a lot of the top players. But I wanted to invite Lafayette High because Coach Kreamer's brand new, and he's got one of the big sleepers in the city as a quarterback at Lafayette High. Coach Garrett Kreamer, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You didn't move far from Patterson High School. You were the head coach at Patterson.
Right.
I talked to you on the phone when you were coaching at Evangel Christian. You're not new to Lafayette. You're from Lafayette area. Como, right?
Right.
Como. So you played for some Brian Langlois and some good coaches. And what is it like to be a Lion now at Lafayette High, home of Trev Falk, home of a lot of great baseball players too?
Right. Yeah, it's been great. Lafayette is home to me. I was born and raised here. So thankful for everyone at Lafayette High for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to be the head coach of such a historic program, and like all those players you've named that have come through there, great staffs, great players, and it's good to be back home. I've settled in really well with our new staff at Lafayette High and our players. So we're getting the ball rolling, implementing our schemes on offense and defense. So proud of the kids. They're working hard, coming to work every single day. So excited to see where we can go from here.
Lafayette High is a great academic school, has a lot of different programs that kids go just to go for education, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
You talk about some of the different diversity. There's a lot of different programs at Lafayette High.
Right. Well, we have the Health Academy, so any kids that want to join the Health Academy can come and enroll into school at Lafayette High. And we're also the gifted school, so if any kids that are gifted around the area, they come to Lafayette High. So very, very high academic school, very prestigious, and we don't take that lightly. We want to model student athlete first, and we push the books, and so we're very proud of that.
A lot of great football players come out of Lafayette. Jerry Fontenot played for the Saints, the Packers, a longtime center. Trev Falk, I remember, number 2. That was a great linebacker, one of the best I've ever seen in high school. Cedric Figueroa, who was the coach, who played at Lafayette High. A lot of great players. A lot of guys have walked on to UL and become all conference from Lafayette High. They've had a couple of low linemen. You have a lot of receivers this year. Me and you were talking on the phone the other day, but you have like 7, maybe 8 guys ready to go out and catch passes this year.
Right. We're excited about our personnel. We've got some playmakers at the wide receiver spots. They have some speed and can catch the ball. Landry can throw it all around the yard. He can make all the throws. So we're excited about our skilled players. We do have some big boys up front on the O-line and D-line that will pave the way for us. So excited about what all they bring to the table. And hopefully we continue that, that trend of getting players to that next level. We're going to push for them to, maybe hopefully sign some college scholarships and give them those academic opportunities after high school.
You got a lineman that's got a chance to be a good player with a good year in Zion Bowie, who's 6'2", 330. Has a chance, if he has a good senior season, to get a lot of attention. Obviously, quarterback KeVonte Landry. And look, a lot of people don't know about him. We're going to meet him. But y'all had a quarterback at the school, Grayson Saunier, and his brother Saunier before. They were both D1 quarterback and baseball guys. So this kid's been waiting his turn to play quarterback.
Absolutely. Had those Sauniers playing previous years, and they were great, no doubt about it. So now KeVonte will step in and do his role. We're looking to have the same kind of production, him throwing the ball, running it, being a dual threat. So yeah, just got to continue to keep that trend going, and hopefully we can keep the sparks going on offense.
Coach, I was wanting to mention this, Coach Kreamer. Hobbies. What hobbies do you have outside of football?
I like to lift a little bit. I know I don't look like it, but I like to lift in the weight room. I like to play a little bit of golf here and there when I get the chance. So that's probably what I do in my spare time when I'm not coaching.
What did you major in college?
Kinesiology.
Kinesiology?
Yep, kinesiology, and got a master's in sport management.
Tell everybody where you went to college.
I went to UL, Raging Cajun.
Raging Cajuns. In high school, Como, right? Como.
Went to Como High School. Brian Longlene was my head coach. I graduated from 2009 over there and had a great high school career, and loved all my coaches and teammates. I still talk to all of them today. So very thankful for those times and those memories. So it's good to be back here in Lafayette and excited to be here.
A lot of people locally don't even remember this, but Brandon Stokely went to Como.
Sure did.
Was the greatest receiver ever at UL with Jake DeLone. And Stokely only played like 15 years in the NFL. He was okay.
Right. He was okay.
Not bad.
Right.
Como's had some great players. And, oh, by the way, Neighbors, I believe, Malik Neighbors was a Como guy from LSU. Not too bad, huh?
Sure was. Not too bad.
Maybe the best receiver in college football right now?
Yeah.
Went to Como.
Arguably, yep.
Unbelievable. Kyle Kipps played tight end at LSU. A lot of great players. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much, Lee.
Lafayette High, man, the green. Green, they have green and white or green, and academic school. Coach is going to do a great job there, Coach Kreamer. Next, we have his star quarterback who's going to open eyes this year. KeVonte Landry is going to join us. We'll be right back.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Lee Burkeen, your host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast. We're back. You got to meet Coach Kreamer at Lafayette High, a kid that not a lot of people know about because they've had quarterbacks play the last 3 or 4 years and graduate, is a new kid named KeVonte Landry, a quarterback. He's 6'3", 184, 185 pounds, probably be 190 for fall. Very mature kid, great student. We're going to introduce him right now. KeVonte, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Appreciate talking to you before you came on. Coach was talking about how you came from the basketball team. Tell everybody how that came about to play football now.
Well, when I was young, I played kind of both sports, football, basketball. Basketball was always my main sport, main subject. So football, I looked back at it to for something to fall back on. But as I got older, I actually started getting good at it. I actually had potential and stuff. So I started to take lifting serious a little bit and being just around that. So I feel like that kind of helped me a lot.
How do you like football now?
I like football a lot. I was thinking about playing it. I didn't want to really play it this year, now that Cedric left, because he was a big coach for us, and meaning that we had Coach Garrett come in.
Meet the new guy.
Yeah, I didn't feel comfortable, So, he came in, kind of helped us with some stuff, so I feel like we got a big advantage this year. A big advantage. I feel like we do a lot.
It's always interesting because when you meet the new guy, you're always loyal to the guy, but then when you get to meet the new guy, if you hit it off,
him,
it's okay.
That's how it be.
And that's good that happened. Now that you got a little strength to you, you look like you got some hops now to play some basketball.
Yeah, hops. Yeah,
you can shoot a little bit basketball?
I don't know. I'd be dunk, shoot
small
mid-ranges,
forward?
small forward, shooting guard around.
So that you use that to your advantage in football though, right?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, for sure.
What part of your basketball game you feel like guys can't, that helps you on the field?
The transfers, my hops for sure. When I was playing receiver for Grayson Saunier, he kind of helped me. I usually be on the single side. He throw me fade balls. I usually catch him, I'm kind of upset that he got hurt his senior season because like I felt like he would have really helped me. Like I love playing behind Grayson Saunier. I wasn't the receiver he asked for, but I did my job, you know.
But now you're the guy at quarterback. And you can be recruited as an athlete. You can be recruited as a receiver or quarterback, depending on how this all goes down. But being 6'3", 185, 190. What's your favorite subject in high school?
More of a science guy. I know like I'm young. I'm still trying to see what I want to major in when I get like older in college and stuff.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies? I don't really be doing that. I chill, I work out. I probably play the game every now and then.
A little basketball too?
Basketball, yeah. Like I do a lot of like runs, like scrimmages.
Okay.
5-on-5s we started doing 7-on-7s with Coach Garrett.
Okay. What about colleges? Who do you like growing up? Now that you like football, any colleges you like?
For football or basketball?
Football.
Football, I was always, I don't know. I liked the UCLA like all around.
Okay.
Like that was like a very exciting college to watch them. Ohio State, Michigan, big colleges, you know.
What about basketball?
Basketball? UL has been doing good lately, a lot. UL, I know University of South Alabama and UCLA again. So
I like UCLA.
Yeah, I do.
I thought their basketball team underachieved this year. I thought the little point guard was going to make All-American, Big Player of the Year.
What you talking? I know
he was from Maryland, and they had the 6'7" two guard that was all world. They just didn't look right. And it was the same team that made the Final Four the year before. But that's just sports, right? But I think the coach at UCLA is a heck of a coach. Don't you? Basketball?
Oh yeah, I do.
I mean, he came from Indiana, the state of Indiana, but no, I do like UCLA.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, all the great players have come out of there. What do you think of improvement for the senior year? What do you need to work on?
Well, I'm going to my junior year, so what I really want to work on
That's
is
right, you got 2 years left.
Yeah, what I really want to work on is just, trying to get big and actually play the game how it's supposed to be played. Because I'm more of an athlete, meaning that I'm playing quarterback this year. I really try to focus on the quarterback point.
I looked at you coming out here and I'm thinking senior, but you're only a junior coming up. I mean, you got a chance to be 6'4", 220 in another year.
Hopefully.
And then everybody's going to go, whoa, we got to recruit that kid, right?
Yes, sir.
College-wise, are you going to take any camp visits or any college games this fall?
For football, I'm planning on taking more this year. I know for basketball, they usually don't have as much. My first one was UL. It was a couple of months back.
Okay.
I went over there for receiver. I mean, it didn't go as planned. I caught some balls, but I really expected it to go a lot better.
You're still learning though.
Yeah, I'm
still young.
I'm 16.
Yeah, I mean, you again 6'4". You got a chance to be like a Megatron, man, when this thing's over with.
Hopefully.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Good to meet you, KeVonte Landry. Only going to be a junior, class of 225. When this kid came out, I was thinking he was a senior, but he's only going to be a junior. And he just started playing football basically a couple of years ago. And it's scary to see how good he's going to be before he's done at Lafayette High. I hope everybody enjoyed the show, and we'll see you really soon.
Thanks for listening to the Sports Scouting Report podcast with Lee Burkeen.